And now for a hike in China. I don't hear the cars. I hear birds. Well, I came out the metro terminal of Liugongli. This is the first hiking area that I've found in the area. I know there's a lot more, I just don't know of them. And there's too much city all around. And then even here, they're doing some work. Somebody's doing some work. I can hear them jackhammering far off in the distance, and there's a lot of airplanes flying over. So it's still not the peace that I'm used to, but at least I can look at the ferns and the trees, flowers. There are some winter flowers. I did even see some trees still were changing colors back there. And looks like people have made use of camping spots up here, and I found one cave so far. Anyway, this is on the blue line. Blue Metro in the southeast part of Chongqing. There's even trash on the ground. Wouldn't be China without it. I found a secret cave while I was hiking. Supposedly there's no bears out here. Yep, see, there you go. Finally was able to move the camera around to show you the steps, a paved pathway. I bet you Colorado will look like this 50 years from now. We'll see. I've seen yellow snow before. What happens when you have yellow dirt? A geologist can tell me. These are newly built houses. They look like they're built Western style. This is sort of an oasis of the look of Chongqing, but you can still see the paint peeling off the sides around the windows where it's painted, and rebar sticking out of concrete. There's a chimney with smoke coming out of it. I have not seen very many of those. Check out the garden on the top story. Somebody likes plants. We've got a lot of herbs going. I bet those are going to go back to the herb sellers in Chongqing. And in Chongqing, the pharmacist, they sell vitamins and supplements just like you would see in pharmaceuticals, and they also have herbs. Fresh herbs. Supposedly I got to the top. Haha! I achieved something, some mountain in Chongqing. Maybe it was a 300-foot elevation gain. Not like a normal old 4,000-foot elevation gain, but I'll take it. After you've seen so many skyscrapers, the blood starts calling for non-skyscraper visual aids. There is a no smoking sign, but every guy I've seen in Chongqing smokes, so I am sure they're going to ignore it. Well, the bear went over the mountain to see what he could see, and all he could see was the other side of the mountain, and that's true because I see a lot of trees, and out there I'm starting to hear a little bit of music, so it looks like there's a resorty oval over there, like a little oval of pavement, but they built a few buildings and put some musicians and probably serving adult beverages and things like that. And then it's just beyond that, more city. Whew. And now down, 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 down. Now what is concrete if you don't have dog footprints? Yes! An overlook of the city! I found some trail that isn't paved. I'm so happy. It reminds me of the Appalachians, really. It's not really like the Rockies. Da 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 da. Bum bum ba 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 bum bum ba ba ba. Da 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 dum da da da. When you're in the Rockies, there's no trees at the tops of the big mountains. Out here, it's like the Appalachians, where you get to the top of the mountain and you see trees. But anyway, it was a tiny little clearing that I found, and voila! City and more mountains. It's interesting to look at the mountains around Chongqing area and in China in general, that they look like ripples off of the Himalayan mountains, even as far away as the Himalayan mountains are. But there it is, there's Chongqing in the southeast. From the top of a mountain up, complete with power lines. Haha, photographer nightmare. On this electrical tower that's full of electrical lines filled with current of electricity, electric potential, there's a warning sign that says, if you climb this, there's risk of falling. Ooh, it's buzzing. I wonder if I should be here. I figured out why a lot of the people walk on the roads. In fact, I think most of the people walk on the roads. It's because they put trick bricks down that are completely smoothed and polished. So I just slipped on one of them. It was just maybe 6 inches by 12 inch type of a step, polished stone. But it's been raining. It was a little bit slimy. I stepped on it without looking at it and just slipped a little bit. I didn't hurt myself or anything, but now I think I'll walk out here on the street. Ah yes, walking out here on the street is a lot more grippy. Oof, I do not feel any danger of falling at all. You see the little microfibers that are in the asphalt gripping my shoe. Well, I've been in Chongqing for over a month now. The 1 month check is things are just different. Some things are better, some things are worse. That's just the way it is. The Chinese in some way have more freedoms than America in certain ways, and then not freedom in other ways. See, if you want to park your car somewhere, you just park it in the middle of the street. Everybody else will drive around you. And this is true no matter how many cars there are.